Hi, my name is Matti Greenspan. I'm the Senior Market Analyst in eToro, and today we're going to talk about Bitcoin scaling. This has been affecting the price a lot lately, and we've been seeing some wild swings in the market. So I want to give you just a brief overview for absolute beginners in Bitcoin, how this is working and how the price is being affected. The issue on the table at the moment is scaling. Bitcoin miners have been arguing and debating for several years already how to improve the transactions on Bitcoin, and it's right now coming to a head. So this flowchart actually we prepared last week, and it shows the possible paths that Bitcoin might go down as far as upgrading the network. So right now we know that Bitcoin is a single currency, but there is a possibility that in the near future it could split into two different Bitcoins. That process is called a hard fork. So from today until August 1st, miners have the option to signal for an upgrade on the Bitcoin network, which is called SegWit. SegWit is basically a way to improve the transactions and to increase the speed of the transactions. They can fit more transactions onto a single block in the blockchain, and also to fix some other issues that were in it. So the two options at the moment, we had an option. So if we go down, this triangle says, was SegWit signaled for? So in fact, it does seem like the miners are already signaling for SegWit. So this whole portion of the blockchain, this hard fork, is more or less out of the question. It could happen that some miners might back out, but it's very unlikely at the moment. So right now we're confined to, is SegWit being signaled for? And there's two options for SegWit. There's SegWit and SegWit 2x. So if only SegWit, then we have a very smooth process. We don't get to a hard fork. We simply implement the SegWit solution, and the blockchain keeps running as normal. Very smooth process. But some miners are saying it's not enough that we implement SegWit. We will actually need to upgrade the block so that there's bigger blocks and we can fit twice as many transactions on a single block in the blockchain. And that would also, in order to make that kind of upgrade, we would also need a hard fork. And that's over here. Means that we would get to here, SegWit is implemented. And then within the next 3 to 6 months, they will increase the block size. Right now the block size is 1 megabyte. And then they would increase it to 2 megabytes. That takes about 3 to 6 months process and would actually mean that we have an old Bitcoin and a new Bitcoin for a period of time which is undetermined at the moment. Next question, if we go down, we'll see there's another triangle, which is the new Bitcoin adopted? So do users assign the value and start using the new Bitcoin rather than the old Bitcoin? So if they do not, let's say if they're still using both, then we see Bitcoin remains as a split currency, and the users will assign different value to old Bitcoin and different value to new Bitcoin. The second option is yes, that they adopt fully, they fully embrace the new 2 megabyte block size, and then we have a single Bitcoin again. And this process can take a bit of time. So let's go ahead and take a look at the charts, see what's been happening. So just last Friday, so that was before, that was after we made this flowchart. We said the left side, the entire right side of the flowchart was out of the question, where we were already seeing that the bad hard fork didn't come to pass. That was around here, and we saw that the price actually did shoot up about $1,000 per coin after that news broke. So right now we're in a range. So we might have a hard fork in front of us. We might not have a hard fork in front of us. There is still some level of uncertainty on Bitcoin. So the bottom of our range is somewhere around $1,800, $1,900 per coin. And the top is the all-time high of $3,000 per coin. So we've seen these prices before. Generally speaking, when you get to technical analysis, the tendency of the market is to stay within the range. However, if we see a breakout and we see strong movement above $3,000, certainly we can get more excitement, people going, wow, Bitcoin is zooming again, and everybody piles in. Obviously, the opposite is true. If we have some bad news, people are still uncertain, breaks below the 1,800, it could continue further down. really we don't know at this point. So for long-term traders, for long-term investors, you can claim your stake. Obviously, use proper risk management. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your portfolio into other assets. But for short-term traders, you can really play the momentum, play the headlines, and play the volatility. My name is Mati Greenspan, and have a wonderful day.